going. Not the game, obviously. It's not released yet. 30 minutes yet, Sand. 30 minutes, buddy. I says, I think it's going to be good. Going to be fun. I says, we're going to try and stream as much as we can. So just a bit of a disclaimer. I obviously know there's not many people in yet. But basically, I'm trying 1440p again on stream. I've upped the stream quality to 1440p, and we're just going to see what happens. Hopefully it's stable. It was stable yesterday. Really stable. Stable. How you doing, guys? Yeah, so we'll just see. If it crashes, we'll revert back to, I'll quickly put another stream up at 1080p, and at least we know it should be okay. What do I think of the patch notes? I was just about to go into that, if I'm honest. If I can find where I've put them. So I did notice on, obviously you guys are probably not on Discord, on Giant's Discord, they did put up the patch notes, but it didn't seem to work. It sent us to a link to somewhere else. So yeah. Patch notes, obviously I wanted to go over safety related force feedback behavior, new brake field tuning. So I presume that's when you crash, whether it's because I know Gamer Muscle says you can up a few different things in your force feedback, but you have to be aware. I did get sent, let me have a look, see if I can bring it up actually. Mets again pulled it out the bag. Let's have a look. So yeah, Met sent me this, which is I think somebody got it, one of the sort of, you can see that, yeah, that's good. The early access, and they got sent this, which obviously explains bits and pieces to do with, yeah, the vehicle setup for force feedback, and the wheel settings for force feedback. And one of them does say that, for say, yeah, haptic strength, I think it is, or one of them that if basically it's for when you if you crash the car, but you have to be careful because it can, if you overdo the sort of slider on that, if you crash the car, it could really rip the wheel or whatever, or give you a jolt. So maybe it's something to do with that. They've just softened that. But like I say, I don't understand a lot of this, to be fair. So fair play to Gamer Muscle, brought out, I think it was late last night. I was on till sort of gone 1 in the morning. I got sent this by Mets, so I could probably put it in my Discord for download. I'm just trying to think how I'd do it. And that, yeah, that way people can download it if they want it. Or I'll just take screenshots and put them up in my Discord, which will probably be easier, or even on my YouTube channel. As I said, so you guys can have a look. But yeah, fair play to Gamer Muscle. He brought out a video to do with force feedback, explaining it in sort of more layman's terms, which is, like I said, better for me. So I'm going to be trying his settings, or a few of his settings, once the game's unlocked. Obviously, I know I could go into the early access still. I still have early access, but I'm not. I'm going to wait with you guys till 1 o'clock. I'm also getting the GTE Decade Pack, which I didn't realise, which is nice, which is obviously different cars, which obviously I didn't have in the early access. So GT40s and stuff like that, which should be really good. Jaden, how you doing, buddy? I'm good, thank you. Well, I'm good now. I've been running around all morning trying to fix taps and stuff in my house, and it's been an absolute nightmare, to be fair. So I've managed to sort of fix it. A bod's job for now. So that means I can, yeah, jump on this with you guys. So, but yeah, that's the manual to do with that. So, but yeah, we quickly go through Viking. We can do, like I said, I'm going to be, I think initially I'll get it running. I want to test the graphics as well. They seem to have said they've sorted the DLSS and frame gen for older cards, which mine isn't. Well, would you call it a 40 series an old card? I don't know. So, like I said, we'll see. But yeah, I just want to do a few tweaks, test a few things, and then I'm going to be just running multiplayer lobbies. So I think you guys can sort of jump in, try a few cars or whatever offline, or tweak stuff, and then, like I said, just come and find my my lobbies. But just bear in mind the way the lobbies work, and I've touched on this before. Once we're in a race, or I start the lobby and pull it into the track, you can't join. So you need to join before we all go to track, kind of thing. So just bear that in mind. So, but we won't do sort of 20, 30-minute races. We'll do sort of 5, 6, 7 lap races, say, to just keep it around the sort of 10-minute mark, something like that. So then people can still just wait 10 minutes and then jump in for the next one. That's it. Yeah, everyone's going to have to tweak stuff, get into their setup, their preference. So what I say, yeah, the force feedback behavior, smooth GT, NGT assists with better auto blips and downshift behavior. Didn't really notice anything with that. Fixed unwanted throttle blipping under certain conditions. Fixed several steering wheel input issues, including when exiting challenges. Update distortion level tuning in multi vehicles. Obviously, they've sorted out dozens of visuals, materials, and LOD updates across the car roster. So the car should look better. Tracks and weather, fixed pit wall, increased sky vibrance and clear weather, increased minimum objects and LOD draw distance, update draw distance scaling and proper hardware behavior. Okay, so hopefully PC users out there, that might sort out a lot of the sort of stability or the issues that I was having. It wasn't very well optimized kind of thing. So fewer particles and lower clipping distances, reduce bird count and improve marble visibility. They've got rid of the birds. They've got rid of birds. No, not good. €200 off. How much is it? Oh, don't tempt me. I was actually having a look last night. And one of the sites, it was on over here in the UK. It wasn't actually the Fanatec site, but they were selling them, and it was 649 or something just for the wheelbase. I was like, oh, that's such a good price. But yeah, they were all sold out. So, is the DD Plus for Xbox, or because I know the Xbox one's slightly cheaper, isn't it? And the PlayStation one's more expensive. Let's actually go and have a look. Wheelbases discover. It took Forza quite a while, didn't it? So I hope it wouldn't take them that long. It's $799. It's a good price. So 600 and something. So I'll tell you what, it's tempting. It's tempting, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, problem is as well, they've all got the new QR. Is it QR2 or whatever? Which I haven't got on my wheel, so I'd have to then obviously mess about with that. But yeah, I will do at some stage. I've had my CSL DD since launch, which is a good few years ago. So I mean, it still seems to hold up. It does, but like I said, yeah, yeah, maybe I just fancy an upgrade. To be fair, pedals wise and everything else, they're fine. I've never had issues with the V3, so yeah, got rid of the birds, Jaden. Oh well. Got rid of some of them anyway, so do it. I'd love to. We'll see. What am I looking at? My analytics and stuff. Which so right. So HUD and modding. Mods can now be rated and voted on. So don't understand. New indicators show which mods are installed. Mod updates supported directly for UGC. Added support for vehicle setup mods. Improved related UI. So it says improved lobby creation, messaging and capacity handling, which I think they're going to need today, the capacity anyway. Lobby creation. So I thought they were fine anyway, unless that might be to do with you can change the settings in the lobby while people are in and you don't have to jump out and set a new one up, which will be fantastic for today if they've done that. Reduce track loads, relative timeout, first player load in, 108 to 90 seconds. Fix social list selecting incorrect vehicles. See, I didn't have any of these issues. Improve synchronization of vehicle repairs in multiplayer. Fix soft lock challenge events when running full screen with a clean profile. And then stability. Fix issues with loading, deleting setups. Again, didn't fix an exploit. See, none of these I experienced. Fixed wheel force feedback remaining active. Yeah, it's not. There's a few decent things. obviously it'd be interesting to sort of compare. I mean, it's sort of fresh-ish in my mind from last night when we drove a few cars. So, as I said, yeah, we'll just see. At the end of the day, updates are always good. Yeah, I can't sort of argue with that at the end of the day. And we just hope they just keep rolling them out. See, this is the thing. I mean, you guys give me some input. What would you like to see? Would you like to see them roll out a patch as soon as it's ready? Or would you like to see them to try and sort of do a patch a week? Or because I remember with ACC on console and that, and it was all the messing about, and it's like, oh, they've still got to look into this, and it's not going to be ready till then, and then we've got to upload it to Microsoft and everything else. So that's another point as well. A patch a week, yeah. Yeah, I think this goes live. Is it the 1.5.0 because I think, as far as I'm aware, I had a wee look last night before I went to bed. It was late on. I was just messing about with a few things. Obviously installed it onto, or pre-installed it on Steam. And I looked to re-download the earlier version that I've been running and reviewing. And that version's, I think, 1.3.0.0. So this is like 2 steps up, which is good. So I suppose the step up from the 1.3 was what we were originally going to get on launch. And then they've added another patch. And that's then obviously stepped it up again. So, but yeah, as I say, back to the patch, I'd like to see sort of, one a week. We know we're going to get one a week, not we have to look into this, we have to look into the fix for it, the devs are still working on it, and then we have to upload it. Because I know, especially with ACC and 505, it was, I mean, we sort of got an insight, Football Manager 26, we sort of got an insight into what it sort of entails. It's not just about patches ready, here you go. It was, I think they said patches ready, then they've got to show Xbox or Microsoft that it's not going to kill the game or whatever, so they can then put it up on the storefront or whatever, or initialize it so people can then download it once they initialize the game, and stuff like that. So it's there was still a few steps from initially patches ready. Now I think PC is easier, especially with Steam. I don't think it's going to be as bad, but I think they'll have to wait until it's released on Microsoft Store, Sony, that everyone's got access to it, and then the PC, because they can't obviously update the PC version quicker or ahead of the Xbox and PS5. So us PC players now are back in the sort of ballpark of console, so to speak. But as I said, hopefully, yeah, they'll just get on it. You know what I mean, they are aware, as I said, of the radar. They've got to sort that. Track limits as well. I don't see anything about that. So tells me that hopefully they're now working on that. They've got this ready to go, and they're now working on radar and everything else, or certain parts of the team are working on that. Then obviously with the influx of people getting it on day one release, obviously a lot more than what content creators were, they're then going to find more bugs and more little issues and whatnot. And then, yeah, they'll relay back to the devs, and then the devs will have more work to sort of add, take away and everything else. Then obviously you've got the DLCs as well. Then after them, you've got other DLCs that obviously we don't know about, what tracks they're going to add and cars and everything else. So I just hope they just keep the ball rolling. Just keep it rolling and keep us in the loop almost of what's going on. So yeah, like I said, we'll am I missing, I just have somebody's chat come up and I just missed it. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Something come up on my yeah. So like I said, just yeah. I think for us, we know, like it was with Forza, that after it's always like 6 months, I think the devs just got a little bit, I wouldn't say lazy, but maybe a little bit teed off, that everyone was like saying, oh, this is still broken, that's broken, this needs fixed, that needs fixed. And you just got that sense that they were then sort of reining it back in. They weren't as sort of dedicated. They weren't as to get the patches out. And I think that then just pissed a lot of people off, and a lot of people left. So let's just hope that these devs don't do that. To be fair, Big C, I don't blame you. I agree with you. I think people that have already got it, obviously, yeah, fair play, and I think you'll enjoy it. But you've just still got to be on the sort of roller coaster as such. Not a major roller coaster, but of obviously them fixing stuff and then us sort of testing it and whatnot. So, but I know obviously, yeah, a lot of people will just wait, just let a couple of patches come out, let a couple of things be fixed. You can jump in and you're not going, shit, this needs sorted, that needs sorted, that's crap. Yeah. So I understand that at the end of the day. But as I said, I still sort of reiterate, until they've got it up to a standard where a lot of stuff has been sorted and they've added stuff that we've asked for, as I said, I don't think it's worth the money that they're looking for, especially on consoles. I do feel sorry for you guys. I mean, I am a console player at heart still, and I might still try and get it if I can get it for cheap enough on console. But yeah, it's I'll tell you what I needed to do, actually. You might hear my console come on. Got a strange thing in my Streamlabs where it's running like 10% CPU, but as soon as I put my console on and it activates my capture card, it's in my PC, it drops the CPU down to like 2%. It's like, what the hell's going on? So very strange. Chris Wilson, how you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you. Are you looking to get this? I know you're sort of more the ACC, LMU and everything else, but are you going to have a bit of a dabble at Project Motor Racing, or are you going to wait until a few updates time and stuff? To be, like I said, Big C, it's your preference at the end of the day, so I don't blame you at all. You know what I mean? I don't think there's going to be any haters. I think there's going to be a good portion, like I said, will just wait. A good portion that are on the fence, sort of itching to maybe buy it, but then they're not 100% sure. And then there's going to be the portion that they'll buy it on release, or the people like myself that bought it sort of, or pre-ordered it or whatever, a sort of month or two ago. So yeah, like I said, it's don't get me wrong, Kunos has been not too bad, but I think from the perspective of the betas are obviously on PC only, and they've not been that expensive. What was Evo, 24 quid, something like that? I know there wasn't a lot in it. There was a good few bugs and everything else, but it's still 24 quid. LMU, I think, was the same, wasn't it? In its beta stage, it was cheap. But obviously, we don't know if, say, that beta had come to console, how much it would have been, the difference between the console version and the PC version. So I just do believe that PC just seems to have it better where it comes to the games that come out, the titles, they're cheaper. So I know, obviously, you've got to spend... To have a decent PC, you've got to spend a way more than a console. But yeah, it's once you've done that, you sort of get that money back in dribs and drabs, depending on what you buy. So, MC, how you doing? I'll have a go and see how it is. Yeah, definitely, Chris. I think you'll enjoy it, to be fair. I know you do a lot of sort of community racing and stuff like that, and I think a lot of communities will jump on this. So it's yeah, we'll see what happens. No one is playing Evo. If I'm being honest, I was about to say I play it. I haven't, since I jumped over to AMS2. I'm really enjoying that. I kept saying, I need to go back to Evo, because I was, when the sort of online was there, I was doing some online races. Don't get me wrong, they were brutal. There was some real idiots that would jump on and sort of ruin your races. But I was really enjoying the online part of it. And I think sort of when the 0.5 comes out, with like a few new cars, the Supra, the F40, the Nordschleife and stuff like that, I think I will have a little dabble in it. But obviously I will be active in this. I will be active because of the ease of setting up a lobby and everything else. I mean, again, with Evo, you can rent a server. It's about renting a server. You've got to pay to have your own server. I don't initially like that. I'd rather have it like this, like an AMS2, like I think Project Cars 2 as well. You could set your own servers up. It's just saves you money at the end of the day. It just makes it a lot easier. I've been waffling for 20 minutes. Waffling and going through the 1.5 patch notes. That's terrible. You're getting a bit fed up with LMU. Open the career mode. Yeah, to be fair, we touched the career mode yesterday. I think once they improved the AI, even though I didn't find the AI that bad, it made you work out a way of getting past without them taking you out almost, which I found quite fun. But I think you could sort of get really into the career mode, because you can once you've got enough money in you can buy different cars and then do different championships in and different cars and stuff like that, and just keep building the pot up and work your way up the sort of tier of cars and the sort of working from the slower up to the newer, quicker cars. So I think the career mode, yeah, I'll definitely be having a sort of go on that. Say when I've got a spare half hour and obviously don't want to stream, don't want to go on multiplayer, just jump into the career mode. Cheers, Big C. I appreciate that. I do try and be as honest as I can, but obviously people's perceptions are different. Everyone's perceptions are different. Obviously, there's going to be people that will sort of be like me and enjoy what I enjoy and not enjoy what I obviously don't enjoy and stuff like that. But obviously, there is some people that are out there. I mean, look at the reviews. Super GT's review wasn't too bad. Dave Cam was brutal. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion, because everyone's got different opinions. Everyone's got a different way of, say, driving, what they enjoy, what they don't enjoy. You know what I mean? So you're always going to get that. That's the thing. So exactly. I just don't understand the Kunos side of it, why you've got to rent a server. Why can't they do it like this, where I mean, maybe if you look at it from the cost of the title as well, it's to do with that especially with console, you can then just jump in, you can set your own server up and everyone can pile in it on crossplay and it doesn't cost you anything. So just obviously the cost of the game. I bought mine from Loaded Biking. I bought mine from Loaded about a month or two ago, and I got the key. I checked it a couple of days ago and the key was there, and then I obviously put it into Steam and pre-downloaded it last night. I mean, I paid $29.99. I'll be honest, I won't tell no lies at the end of the day. Yes, I got the early access, which was great. But like I said, it'd be interesting to see if I can see. The thing is, I keep saying about the early access and whether it'll update and whether I can still use that. But to be fair, I would rather use Steam because I enjoy Steam. Steam's got a very good overlay for FPS, GPU usage, VRAM usage and stuff like that. And I enjoy that because I use that a lot in Evo and AMS2 as well. So I'm going to just be running it on Steam, to be fair. I'll probably just uninstall the one, or try and manually uninstall it without uninstalling the Steam one, because obviously it's just, I'm just hoping it's not going to be conflicting stuff with the Steam one. But like I said, we'll see. As I said, I think people are entitled to their opinions. Everyone's different, so. Normally CD keys, Loaded, that's what I mean. I think you guys know me by now. If I can get a deal, I'll have a deal. I'm not gonna just go and straight. And at the end of the day, I'm on their affiliate program, so I'm supposed to be like badgering you guys to click my link and go and pay the top coin, and then I get a percentage or whatever. It's up to you guys at the end in this day and age, with everything going up, the cost of living and everything else. Go and try and grab a bargain. Don't use my link. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to go and, all I would say is if you're fine with going to pay full price and that's what you were going to pay anyway, like obviously my link's only for PC. So it won't be for console, which is a shame. I should have really done it for console, because obviously my community is built around console racing, everyone on console. So, but as I said, if you're getting it on PC, you're willing to pay their price, then maybe click my link. It's entirely up to you. But I understand that people are going to try and get it for as cheap as they can. So, and I think also because people aren't, the people that aren't in a fortunate position like me that have already played it, and even before I'd played it, I was the same. It's like, what's it going to be like? How's it going to drive? What's the force feedback going to be like? How's the menus going to work? Is it going to be easier to set up lobbies? Is it? So we've all got these questions and we want answers to, and we don't want to be paying 50, 60, 70 quid for the pre-order for a title that we don't know what it's going to be like at the end of the day. So yeah, it's understandable that people are going to like I said, Viking, it's up to you. I'm never going to push with my channel. The only thing I try and do is just what's in YouTube. Obviously, I have been monetized. I was monetized with once I hit 1,000 subs, and I try and sort of mess around with the sort of monetization with that on the lives and stuff like that. Anything that's in YouTube, I never ask for anything for people because it's not me. At the end of the day, I feel that if you're happy enough with what I give you back, then it's entirely up to you guys. You know what I mean? I'd never beg whatever. And so, like I said, we're all in the same boat at the end of the day. We all have sim racing, whether it be on console or PC. And as I said, we're always trying to find a bargain, find a deal at the end of the day. I know I am. So, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, the way I look at it with the affiliate program for Giants, they've already sort of paid me by giving me the early access that I never knew I was going to get. So for me, that's, yeah, they've already paid me. It's obviously whether you guys then were going to pay them, and it's entirely up to you at the end of the day. So have you tried Rensport on console? I haven't, Big C. I didn't, to be fair, I didn't want to. I think if this was really bad when I tried it, I'd have maybe been torn with myself saying, right, okay, this is really bad. I don't want to play it. I want to play something new. Do I go and get Rensport? But I'd still be torn because I think Rensport's terrible. I really do. From what I saw on console or not console, sorry, on PC with the early access and how long they've had, and it's still come out and it got slated as well. So that for me is not good at the end of the day. Upgraded from 36 to 5070 Ti yesterday. Geez, PC is expensive. Yeah, I agree. I actually looked on Nvidia site and you could pick up the 5080 for £909, the Founders Edition, but it only allowed you to have one per customer or per household or whatever. And I'll tell you what, I was so tempted. I really was. But it's not a massive leap from a 4080. Yes, you'll get extra frames, but as I said, it's not a massive leap unless you use the ×4 frame gen and stuff like that. I think I might update or upgrade my CPU. Will probably be my next thing. Obviously, I am using a 3D chip, but it's the original 5800X. I might go sort of next gen up the 7800X 3D. In certain games that are CPU intensive, it will give me extra frames, probably more than if it will update it or getting a better GPU, unless I was get a 5090, but I'm not paying that at the end of the day, so not paying that at all. Jester, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what we want to see at the end of the day. But then again, we saw this with Forza at the start, but then it slowly started, as I said, to peter out. And people then just realised that the devs weren't 100% invested in the game. So hopefully these devs are. And like I said, things will just get constantly updated and added, stuff added and everything else. So 24 people playing Rensport on Steam last night. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Race Room has very little community, but it's still underrated game. Love sounds. Yeah, Race Room is underrated. Update details are mega. Listen to everyone's whinging. Yeah, all about balance and have a proper launch. Well, we got 1 minute, guys. Size of game is, yeah, yeah, but I think the size of game, but then it'll maybe unpack. Right, I'm gonna try it on this. Oh, that's what you want to see, don't you? Launching. No, error occurred. Launching game. Game not released. Maybe not. It's downloading, preloading. I don't know what it's preloading, but it's preloading. Bobby24, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you. Nice, Jester. Yeah, I remember when you were struggling to get over 1,000. You've done really well, buddy. To be fair, really, really well. I'm pleased for you. Just yeah, keep the momentum going, mate. Keep the momentum going. Right, there we go. So still says game's not released. 20.2 gig download. What's going on? Let me go and there's no play button. No, still not. Release trailers just dropped. Unpacking. Okay, so we're unpacking now. It's what I mean, Jester. I think it's yeah, it'll unpack it. It was zipped to a 20 gig and then it'll unpack it. And I think it'll be bigger. I should have really looked on my PC what the early version was. Something's telling me like 40 gig or something like that. So sounds like the bigger update isn't coming till tomorrow. But at least there's another update, Oil Slick. If that's the case, yeah, an update on launch day and then an update the next day. Happy days with that. Yeah, I tried ACC on VR briefly and I didn't like it at all. Did not like it at all. I think the problem with me is I like a quality game or sim title where the graphics are just popping and looks really good. And obviously, unless you spend a lot of money on a VR headset, you can't get that. It's always going to be a little bit pixelated and stuff like that. So all that screen door effect and all that. So to be fair, I think triples. If you can't afford a VR headset that is like is it the Pimax Crystal or whatever, or the other ones they brought out now that are supposed to be really, really good, but they're like over 1,000, and then you've got the add-ons and everything else. I think go triples. Definitely go triples. Yeah, Oil Slick, where did it say day 2 update? Apparently it has to be approved by consoles and they don't want to update. Okay, so yeah, exactly what I was saying, which is understandable. It seems to take a lot longer to it takes a lot longer for the console guys to get or whether the game devs to get the go ahead from Microsoft or Sony on their platforms to then release the patch. So exactly what I'm saying, exactly like we found out with ACC through 505 and stuff. So it's just taking an age to unpack, you know. It's saying 24 minutes, 22. And when I'm on an M.2, no, it's going down now, which is good. I don't know. Come on. Yeah, like I said, I'm on an M.2, so it should be quite quick. To be fair, I didn't find a massive issue with crossplay between the consoles. But yeah, the updates were took a while. Right, it's saying no time, estimated time remaining. What's going on? But this usage is crapped itself. Oh my days, what is going on? Come on. I have no clue what's going on why it's taking the piss. I'll show you what it's doing. We had this before with, was it Evo, when I tried to download it and it just took the piss to unpack it and everything else. But Steam's been fine ever since. Yeah, Steam's been fine ever since. So I don't understand why it's the disk usage and everything else. I don't think it'll be because I'm streaming. Not too sure if anyone's on it yet, but this is being a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, I'm unpacked and reviewed already. Well, at this rate, no chance. It's going to be about half one before it's sorted. It's taking the. See, I don't know if it's because I've got that other version in my computer. I really don't. I'm hoping it's not. I wouldn't have thought so because this will put it in the Steam file, the folder, not actually on my computer. But good, yeah, could be server side. To be fair, it's just, yeah. I don't want to be messing about with it. To be fair, I think we're just going to have to leave it. I'm tempted to jump into the early version I've got and see if they've released an update for that, because it in theory should still be the same as Steam, but I want to try it on Steam. It's really having a nightmare, isn't it? Let me I'm going to go in the early version. I'm just opening this. Updates available. Okay. Right, so it does. So it's the early version is going to work. So I'm going to. Obviously, I can't get my overlays, but it shouldn't matter with the updates. So I'm going to pause that. I'm going to get out of Steam. So we're not running it on Steam. We're going to run the early. Oatsy, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we're going to run the early access version I've got. I think will work better. Well, I say that, and then I'm going to hit install. Let's see how long it'll take to install it, shall we? 342 meg. Surely that can't be it. Surely. Well, it might be installing an installer to then start downloading it. I'm not too sure launch day issues. It could just be, like somebody said, the amount of people that are downloading it, because it's got a day one patch as well. So it's, I think you could initially download the actual game, pre-download it, and then I think once it's been launched, it's then gone need to update it straight away. You can't obviously play it, and then it started to download an update or whatever it's doing. Or for me, it's downloaded it, but it's trying to install it, unpack it onto the computer, and it's like, yeah, taking the piss. So technically, yeah, we're just I should have checked this earlier, to be fair, but as I said, I wanted to run the I'm going to bring these up actually so I can Gamer Muscles force feedback settings. Yeah, I wanted to run it on Steam, so we'll see. I mean, they did say they've looks like they've updated a few graphical problems with it. I think we'll still run as we were. We won't run frame gen or DLSS for now while I'm streaming. I just hope it doesn't shit itself. I said, just wanted to put it back to 1440p. The problem is, it's like it was being, it looked crap on stream at 1080p. So, yeah, I think that's your best bet. And then it's all ready to go when you get home. You can just jump straight in. Still taking, but we're halfway through. I mean, we're on like 20% on Steam. It just wasn't doing anything. So, as I said, we'll just run it this way. I'm not, as long as we can get on and get some multiplayer going for you guys once you've sort of sorted out your settings and everything else, got yourself sort of comfortable, then we can have some battles on track. On track action. Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I just, yeah, I think it's just common now, isn't it? A title comes out, and especially to do with sim racing. I think if sort of other titles, say like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, Call of Duty and stuff like that, it's a completely different ball game to a sim title. That's the thing. I think there's not as many, say, elements to a Call of Duty than there is to a sim title, because you've got to get everything right, the way the car handles, the physics, I mean, at the end of the day, with COD and stuff like that, you just sort of running around, which is like the same model that they've used from all the CODs way back when, that you're running around and everything else, shooting a gun and stuff like that. Maybe they have to change the sounds a little bit of different guns. Obviously, you've got the scenery in the maps and stuff, but I don't see them. I mean, it's just sort of a rinse and repeat almost, but they just update the maps, update the graphics, different story mode and stuff like that. Whereas a sim title, especially from I don't want to say a new company, because obviously it's in sort of conjunction with the guys that did do Project Cars and stuff, so they're not sort of new to it. Some of them are, some of them aren't, but I think it's just a little bit more, yeah, demanding. The fact, yeah, I the Unreal Engine. It's, yeah, isn't Rensport running Unreal Engine? I think, and it's got the ghost in behind the car and everything else, the same as ACC. So yeah, 1.5.0.0. We are in. Let's go and have a look, see if there's anyone. Oh, no lobbies. No, everyone's having issues downloading stuff. Oh no, there we go. Nice, 2 devs. Nice, got a few lobbies then. Okay, so there's people on it. Let's get out of there. Let's go and see what the crack is with the graphics. So what have they? Oh my days! Hang on, that's changed. So if you remember, we ran quality, and these were on were they on 110 or 150 or something? So they might have sorted out graphics wise, which is good. Yeah, no worries, Jaden. Are you gonna jump on later if you get it, or? I'm not sure who the devs are, to be fair. I think a lot of them are from the sort of farm side, farming simulator. So it's rating well on PlayStation Store. Very few have played it. So I wonder if it's... you up and running, Art? Nice. You still haven't got your key? I'd be at them. I'd be absolutely at them. Right, let's go. I want to change a few things on here. So we want force feedbacks on 100. Low boost on, he said 0. Brake feel boost. I've got a brake feel boost and he hasn't. Okay, we'll leave the brake feel at 30. Force feedback smoothing 0. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, it's okay. I thought I'd crashed then. That's weird, unless they've changed it with the updates. You've got low force boost, brake feel boost. No force boost. Force feedback detail. So I haven't got I haven't got a force feedback detail. Throttle pedal dead zone. 2. Haptic strength 65. I want it on 0. How is it so? Force feedback headroom 100. Yeah, mine's slightly different unless they've updated it. So strange. He nearly snapped his thumbs. Whoops. Right, let's go. Let's go single player race weekend again. I just want to have a look. We going? What have we been in? We went in the. We've got to go in the Audi. Just confirm this, just to get in, see what's what, see what's going on, whether we can see any difference graphics wise. We're going to have a look at vehicle setup as well. So he's gone down. He's gone down on strength. Backfield. Alignment boost. I think that's it. EQ high. Graphics are shimmering a little bit. I don't know whether they were before. Definitely gonna have to test these replays. That's for sure. I want to see. I don't think they would have sorted it, the 30 FPS. Hopefully they'll sort it if there is a patch coming out tomorrow then. Oh my god. Force feedback's now horrible. It's really loose. Not. It's really weak now. Really weak. Quick one. Yeah, I'd say still 30. That looks horrible. Absolutely horrible. Car's shimmering and everything. Not good. Right. Actually, let's go. See, strength, surely. That's better. Wow. Nice heavy wheel. Really heavy, actually. I don't think I could do it. Nice a little bit. That's a lot better. It's a shame you can't change these settings from car to car. I think you're going to have to manually input them. Yeah, that's a lot heavier, a lot better. Hell of a lot better. Happy with that, to be fair. Happy with that. Yeah, I don't like the GT3s. not, but it's a bit harsh. I think the hypers are worse. Then it's the GT3s, and then the sort of old school cars seem really good. So yeah, another thing that they're going to have to work on, definitely. Right, let's go. I suppose you'll just go multiplayer. That's all we want to do. Obviously, we've touched on this with the early access and stuff. So, should we jump in somebody's, or should we make a? We'll make a lobby. See if we can change stuff. So if we go, let's go Monza to start with. Start at the top. GT1s, I think, would be a nice touch. I haven't drove that. Let's drive that. GT1s. So, max players. Oh, hang on. Oh, we can only do 28 now. When it's 31 before. Sure it was. That's interesting. It's fine. Right, so we want practice 5 minutes, quali 10 minutes, 5 laps, heavily rubbered. I think that's good. It's go to where you change your seating before you go in and adjust. It will say at the bottom to remove the wheel, and it'll be a certain button, maybe an X or something like that. It will say at the bottom. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll go through and show you. See if this is easy enough. I think I've only ever created one lobby. That was yesterday, and it was I think it was easier than this. Right, okay, what's going on? It's hanging around. What's going on? Not like my can't create a server. What have I done wrong? No, I can't. Why can't I create a server? Okay. Have we got the? No, we wouldn't have it. It would be in Steam, wouldn't it? Oh, that's a shame. Well, I don't understand that. Let's go with GTs then. Why is it not letting me create a server? Create a lobby. This is going to be a bit of a pain if we can't create a lobby. Why is it taking so long? It is, yeah. I missed it. But it's only, yeah, remove it or add it with the hands and movement. I'd prefer to have just the wheels static, to be fair. So hopefully they can sort that out. Ah, okay. So they're not used as a sort of GT3 side of it in the newer cars. That would make sense, to be fair. Or added later in development, yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, my days. Why can't I add a server? I bet I can't... Join lobby. No, it looks like they've got issues with the servers on day one. Oh no. No. Well, it's 3 in here. Ah, there you go. We're in. That's a shame. What do we want to do? I don't want to be this, do I? Change car. Has that guy just jumped out? jump in and see what... I think that guy's just jumped out. Well, he got a 12-lap race. We'll see. We'll see the stability, I suppose, in the servers. That's a shame that if we can't set our own server up, I'll be a bit disappointed, to be fair. But yeah, this will be interesting, setting up the... everything else felt good. So, I reckon... backfill was 130. Soft. Are you on controller? I think you might have to just wait for somebody to get some decent controller settings.
Clear of pit lane.
Tell you what though, yeah, force feedback's a lot better now. Bit jumpy. Nice, thank you. Check that out later. Might be a good time to purchase a wheel. I think a lot of sims now, especially with console, they're more sort of tailored to wheel, really. Yeah, no radar, which is a little bit scary. I mean, the devs are aware of it. That's what they've said. So, but yeah, apparently a lot of people were, obviously, the people that tried it early were saying, I did say in Metz's stream that the devs were in the other night as well. I was like, radar. They're like, yeah, we're aware of it. It feels better now that I've upped the force feedback and stuff. Obviously, I don't, really drive these, do I? It's more the older, so it'd be interesting to see the sort of older cars. But yeah, it still, for me, still drives good. Not at the minute. See, I don't want to jinx it. I mean, we were okay yesterday, weren't we? With the settings I did, so... But yeah, running the stream at 1440p, I think it seems okay, so let's just, hopefully. So I do like to give you a good quality stream as well. 1080p just looks a little bit off. Yeah, I just wanted to see whether we could get in, to be fair. yeah, just get in here and see what it's like, because obviously we can't seem to create a server, which is a bit of a shame, but it's still a little bit off there. It just a bit like the hypers. You put your foot down, the car squirms about a bit and then goes.
5 minutes remaining.
Obviously, these are our bread and butter, aren't they, for the people that are... That, see, just... It's almost like the traction control comes in, and it comes in too much and then doesn't go, look. I mean, I'm foot to the floor through there, and it's like weird. See, TC on that. What are usually the times around here on ACC? About, was it a 57? No, it wasn't actually, a 54, weren't it? 54, 53. Yeah. I think the experience you get from a wheel though is just, like I said, it's so more immersive, I find, and enjoyable once you get used to it. So obviously going from a controller to a wheel, it is a sort of big step. You have to then get used to it. Right. Are they still in here? Yeah, that's good. On track. Oh, into the pits. It's weird, isn't it, Al? Yeah, say because these are running not 60, or they are, sorry, this is running 60, maybe more on PC, but yeah, as soon as you put it on the replay, it looks horrible. How you doing, mate? I'm enjoying it, to be fair. Yes, it's going to have its little issues and everything else, but as a sort of a racing title that you can jump in, get in multiplayer lobbies with your mates, loads of different car classes and tracks and stuff, I think it's all right. Yes, it's got issues. I'm not going to turn around and say it's the polished, finished article. Definitely not. But I think if you've already pre-ordered it, then yeah, I think a lot of people will enjoy it. If you haven't and you're on the fence, then yeah, maybe sort of wait for them to get a few patches out, or try and get it cheaper, especially if you're on console. I can't stress enough about that. Just don't think it's worth the money that they're looking for on console as it is. Yeah, I know that, Joseph. Yeah, it's just, like I said, just you can pick up a cheapish rig and stuff like that now, or just say, yeah, get a cheap wheelbase and the pedals to start with, clamp it to your desk, and then sort of work from there. Yeah, I think didn't Super GT touch on that in his video yesterday about the controller? I think he said it was yeah. So it may be settings, maybe yeah, tweak settings and stuff. So you're still on the fence. I mean, don't get me wrong, PS5 hasn't got the, or as far as I'm aware, so I don't know what the replays are like on PlayStation, but they're like 30 FPS and look absolutely horrible on PC, and the graphics aren't. Yeah, they've still got optimization issues, but as far as the sort of actual driving and everything else, I'm enjoying it. I think definitely tweaking these settings like gamer muscles shown has definitely, yeah, increased my force feedback and helped a lot. So are we only on practice as well? I don't know if it'll back out. Should we back out? We'll back out, actually. I just want to create my own. What, no lobbies found. Okay. Still no lobbies. Create server. Hey, we managed it. Okay. Let's get out of this. Um, I don't see like major issues that need addressed. Obviously, a radar is paramount. For me as well, going on a sort of ACC comparison, I like ACC because you've got the MFD. You can cycle through and it will tell you it's on one of the pages exactly where you are in relation to the car in front, the car behind. But it'll also tell you whether you're coming up to a back marker or stuff like that. This hasn't got it. You've got a little screen and it'll tell you who's in front of you, who's behind. But if you're coming up to a back marker, it won't tell you. Andrew, thank you for the sub, mate. So yeah, that's a bit of a negative. So well, let me create a server. We'll create a server that we want to do. I don't want to do GT3. We always do GT3. GT. Well, we wanted to do this, didn't we? So I wonder if it's the what I've picked. Go Monza. Certain cars, right? Don't want 5-minute practice, 10 minutes, 5 laps. Confirm. Create server. Wouldn't that be ironic? You can only create a server that'll run GT3s. It's like we've had enough of GT3s of ACC. Please let us see there. Look, it's created a server that was, I think, identical to the one that I was in, but it won't let me create this one. Feels good too. That's good, Art. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, all the different cars you'll really enjoy. Exactly, that's what I want to do. Yeah, old school cars, something a bit out of the box, but you have to wait. Yeah. Oh my days. Is it the car class? Right. Okay. Let's try something. So we're going to go to hypers, which you don't really want to go. Create. Or is it the track? Or is it... Yeah. Just suppose that, yeah, what the engine they're running on it, I suppose, is then going to determine the size of the game as well. So... Not the Acura. It's not. It's not. See, is it car class? Is it? Is it track? Is it? See that? Yeah, that's a bit weird. You're very welcome. Like I said, I try and be as truthful and honest as possible to you guys at the end of the day. So, not happening, is it? I'm not sure if it's car class or it could be... What track were we on? Let's go Nürburg. We were on that. So nothing's working. Right. See, some of these are good. Look, they've got them working. I don't understand this. Let me refresh. Can't refresh. How have these guys got them working? Ah, hang on, look. Hang on, we tried to let LMDH, didn't we? GT3s, GT4s. Seriously, wouldn't that be an absolute kick in the sack if you could only go GT3s or GT4s? That would be terrible. But I should have been the PM, not the other way around. Oh, no, multi-class. Okay. Wonder if people are just experimenting. Bob's uncle was on the early access. We can't get in. Right, we can't create a server now. What's going on? It won't let me create a server now. Play account, yeah, probably. I would have thought they would have oh, there you go. Why did that not let me create a server? Right, create a server. It's not doing it, is it? About to create lobby. All servers are at capacity. Oh my days. Really? So we're only allowed 7 servers. Whoops. See, that's it. That's the problem. When the early access went out, there wasn't enough of us to... There was enough of us to jump into a server. Let's join this one because there's 20 out of 32. Right, how come it's 32? That's a bit weird. Yeah, like I said, it was... We could simulate like or show like loads in a server, but we couldn't actually have loads of servers just to see. So take the Camaro. What's it? What the Camaro? I'm gonna have to hurry up. Where is the Camaro? Okay. Confirm. Ready. Practice is 240 minutes. There's no race. It's just practice. Okay. At least we're in a server with like massive amount of people. It says 22 out of 32, but we couldn't get a server to have that. It was 28. Bit weird. Let's see this crash. The server. See what happens. There's some huge ping though. Look. Massive ping. Massive ping. Here we go. Maybe not. There we go. Nothing like a 4-hour practice, yeah. Maybe they're just trying to see stability and stuff. I don't know. Less for single player on console. So there's more for multiplayer. That's good. The Japanese are on it, yeah. See how long this takes to load in. Probably take a while. No, this setup page. It's a bit like Project Cars 2. That sort of layout. I'll show you if we can get in. I think it's going to take a while. Oh, my days. Car setups can be downloaded in the mods menu, can they? I didn't realise. Yeah, it's going to take a while, isn't it? It's like America and stuff, haven't they? They've got really good broadband, I think. UK hasn't really. UK's crap. That's what it's been reported to you. Okay. Oh, my days. This is going to take forever. Or it's crashed or... Definitely day one teething issues then. 4 hours later. Oh, my days. To be fair, it's like that in the UK. If you're very rural, you're lucky to bloody still be on the sort of the broadband through the phone line, the fibre and stuff. So you're on Xbox, aren't no, you are. Are you on PlayStation? Waiting for players to load. 14 in. Right, yeah, vehicle setup. Oats. You've got, yeah, tyres and stuff like that. Suspension. Engine and drivetrain. PS5. That's what I mean. I don't know. And I need to see what it's like on Xbox. So can I go out on track, or have I got to wait for everyone to load in? Right. Console master race, yeah. Oh my days, I can't do anything. Oh wow. I think they've got some big issues, boys. Big issues. This is unfortunate. It really is. I was really looking forward to jumping in with you guys and having some good races. I think everyone's going to have the same issues. Keep your Go set up subscription. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. To be fair, out the box, they don't feel too bad. But as we all know, a custom setup is usually going to yield us quicker time. So, yay, we're in. That took too long, you know. That really did take long. Yeah, that took way too long.
Hammer down now.
Man's gone into the wall. I didn't change the force feedback setting. AI. Oh, we're going off. What frames am I getting? I have no clue. I didn't think I saw the Nvidia thing come up, so I can't check. But what the FPS counter won't work. These brakes are horrendous. Doesn't want to stop you. I mean, it's a little bit slidey for a GT4. You feel planted, really. I know tyres are a little bit cold, but... So, I mean, yeah, it feels exactly like a GT3. Obviously not as quick, but yeah, it's just all over the place. We'll give it a couple of laps to get the tyres up, see what happens. Physics aren't too bad, but I think it's down to what you like. I don't mind the physics on certain cars. Some are a little bit off with what they're doing, like with the traction control being a little bit intrusive and stuff. Definitely not stopping for that. I'm going to put the TC down to 2, see what happens. Public online races, as in not setting up custom lobbies, Mr. Bernie. Yeah, you know, I don't think you're going to like him in this. Like I said, to like the, right. So, right, usually, I'm going to turn TC off. I think it's just cutting in too much, even with low TC. Social events, yeah, I think we might have to do that. So yeah, lobby issues then, private lobby issues. That's a shame. I'm not too sure how they're going to sort it out. Whether they can sort it out. What was that? Did I just hit something? I hit something. My car's all beat up. What did I just hit? No. Oh, 1. The map's having a bit of it. I don't know what car-on-car collisions are like, sort of big smacks. I've only sort of had a bit of sort of door banging and stuff. CC1 doesn't seem too bad. Just like I said, it's not. You compare it to ACC, they don't drive like ACC, not at all. I say, like, yeah, the older cars drive really good, I think. These don't... was it a track sign I hit? He still wants to spin you. You see what the... Can't see through the bonnet now, but... I didn't get a jolt or anything like that, so... TC2. I just think the TC, it's almost like it's on or it's off. It just feels really weird. I mean, it might be dialed out with a setup. I don't know, but you puffed that out, yeah, I think so. Definitely can't see me apexes or anything now. Here we go. I didn't do anything then. I think I've done enough damage on the front. It's screwed. It's going to have a... Can I replay that? I can't. I can only spectate. Spectate. I'll go up and down. Previous. Oh, there you go. Previous driver. Everyone's having a mare. That's a nice... spectate. They all in the pits, or they all... Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's... And you don't get a jolt or anything, so... Oh. I wonder if that's a ping issue. Something's not right. Go inside. Okay, we're getting out of it before it kills the game. This is a shame, you know. It really is. Real shame. You got people's here. Overtake? The overtake, GT. Let's see what he's doing. What's he chose? GT3 as well. Why is everyone in the GT3s? What is going on? I can't... The buttons are going all... skew whiff as well. I can't... I said, look, create. It's like lagging out and stuff. It's a bit weird. So somebody's got MX5s, so that's pretty good. Let's see if we can join that, or is it gone? So it's gone. Oh, we tried. Is it still there? It's still there. I don't understand why I can't join. Join. Right, this is... It's just... Right, so let me join now. It's just taking ages to sort of, yeah, flick over it. Right, okay. Let's go, MX5s. Put the cake back in the oven, yeah. Game of Muscles Racing Online, yeah, but is it because there's the other online stuff you can do? I wanted to set my own servers up and get you guys in. This is frustrating, to be fair. Really frustrating. Oh well, we'll just have to keep ducking in and out people's lobbies. I'm the only PC person in there. I'm going to get hammered. Yeah, people's ping are massive. Yeah, hopefully. I do hope so. I says because it's been really fun online. So, right, let's go. No. Right, alignment boost. 30. Nothing. 1, 0. 2. Essentials. We're about there, to be fair. It's not Shark. It's cross-platform, console and PC, but they're having issues at the minute. They're having issues with setting up servers and stuff, which is a bit of a shame, but.
Hammer down now.
Let's go. I'm definitely getting a lot more feel through the wheel though with his settings. It's a fun game. It's not as, say, serious as ACC. I think that's what people all play it for. Oh my days, play it for. You can have some real fun in it. Actually, it's definitely driving a lot better than what it did before. It's changed down to seconds, I shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think there's soft compounds on this, so we're okay. But yeah, if you ever online racing, have a look at what compounds you can change, because obviously the softer compound's going to be the quicker one, so you don't want to be lagging behind people when you're running the hards and they're running the softs. Send it. Nice. It's not an arcade. It sort of sides more towards a sim, but it's not as, say, yes, sweaty as ACC. I find it more fun. Do the graphics look better? To be fair, not really. Not if they are, it's not a massive improvement. So I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying the feel through this wheel now, and I'm starting to get the speed up on my my wheel telemetry, but it's jiggling around a bit. It's not like, yes, stable, say. It's sort of working. Oh my days, I was too busy watching the chat. No. To be fair, I like a good replay, graphics and everything else. It's not so much the graphics, I don't think. It's because it's running at 30 FPS. That's the problem. It needs to run at 60. When the cars are stationary, they look good. There's no shimmering and stuff. But when they start moving, because it's only running at 30 FPS, they look crap. Yeah, it looks terrible. Sorry, mate. Too slow. That's on the road, yeah. I always keep having a look. I can't believe I'm so bad now at reading chat and not keeping it in a straight line. Perfect through there. Spud, yeah, exactly. I'd say more towards sim, not simcade. But yeah, it's all right. And like I said, Game of Muscles wheel settings and stuff now are like spot on, and obviously upping it in the car setup. It feels really good in the wheel. A lot more strength in the wheel. You can feel a bit more what the car's doing as well, which is good. Thing is, you're gonna have to set this for every car. Let's go. Got a 54-1 to beat. Definitely the tyres though, you think you've got to remember is as soon as you go out the pitch your tyres are cold, so it's going to feel a little bit janky, a bit off. I noticed with this the gear changes down when the tyres were cold, it was starting to sort of lock the rear. It just felt a little bit, but now that the tyres have warmed up, feels a lot better. It's not doing it as much, which is good. Inside of the car looks pretty good. It does. It's not too bad. You sort of have a look around, but there's no one in it, but there's no live person because, yeah, we took that off with the steering wheel. "20 seconds, is it going to be enough?" It might be a 49, you know. But say for, yeah, community racing, once they sort out the lobbies and that, it's going to be really good. I said you can, and for console especially.
Fastest car in the session.
Boom! Definitely think we can go quicker, you know. Well, like I said, yeah, definitely going to be a lot of MX5 championships and stuff. The sort of slower, fun stuff. PC leading the way for the console guys. Just so fun. Can't reiterate it enough when so like these cars that drive, yeah, a lot better than the sort of GT3s. Just wrestling with the steering wheel, just having so much fun with them. I keep saying I need a round wheel. I was looking last night to try and get one, but oh my days, I was sketchy through there. We're up though. That was literally on the limit. I was dancing through there. No, no. Ah. Changed down too early. And it, yeah, definitely locked up the rear. Well, at least we know we've got pace, so. That's what I mean. When you get in tune with the vehicle and it's just, you're, like I say, you're dancing it about on its limit and stuff. It's just so rewarding. So much fun. Being like, yeah, slower car and stuff like that as well. It's, yeah, that's what I mean. This is why I'm really enjoying it, and I think online racing other people and stuff going to be really good. Well, let's go. I'm going to save this. That's what I mean. When the cars work, they work. When the cars don't, you'll people that have got it now, that are trying it out, you'll understand what I mean, especially the GT3s and stuff and the GT4s. That's the first time I've ran them in that server, and it just felt off. I mean, at the end of the day, the traction control's there to stop the... I suppose it's almost like, say, an ABS, where it's sort of like it cuts in the brake at so many times at every second to try and slow you down smoothly instead of being... with the TC, for me, it seems, even if you adjust it down to 1, it's, you put your foot down and the car wants to go and then it sort of comes back. And the hypers are even worse for it. It just doesn't feel right. I think after a couple of laps it would feel better once the tyres are warm, but it just doesn't feel right. Going from an ACC, yes, it doesn't handle like ACC. It doesn't feel like ACC, but it's still a GT3. You would get the sort of same characteristics. That's the problem. But where the cars that work, that don't do that, feel really good. Exactly, yeah. They're too, coming out of a corner, you want to be smooth, and it's almost like maybe you've got to be really progressive on the throttle, really smooth, but then that's technically not a GT3, because GT3's got traction control, it's got ABS, so you can lean on that. You can just, apply the throttle, and the traction control's supposed to do the rest to help you smooth out getting the accelerator down out of that corner. This doesn't. It just seems the car wants to go like that, and then the TC kicks in, and then it sort of, and it just ruins the whole driving feel. Jem is starting on his ranked racing qualifying. Ranked racing? We'll have to have a look. Like I said, if we can get these lobbies, or they can get these lobbies sorted. I don't know if they can now that the game's been released. It might be a patch. I don't know. Like I say, it's a shame. It really is. Has anyone got near me? Oi! Somebody has. We were up though almost by a second, weren't we? So somebody's close. Yeah, that's where we got the most of the time, and then binned it, didn't we? This might be a fun race, to be fair. I'm looking forward to this now. Okay, you have to do multiple qualifying to get into ranked racing. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this race, see how, like, stability in that, see how it holds up. And yeah, go from there.
All clear.
That's my ABS on 4. I thought I'd knock that down. 3. Oh my! See what I mean? Now it's down to second, and it's, you're correcting it because the tyres are cold. Definitely wasn't as bad. 145. Okay. Used a better Daytona and took about half an hour to get it right. Feels great to be fair. Yeah, I knew you'd enjoy it, like especially the cars that drive well. Jester, you'll enjoy them. It's the GT3s and the hypercars that don't feel right compared to ACC. I don't know how rank works, to be fair. I suppose we'll find out. Gonna be a cut. Yeah, we're okay. Tyres not up. 79th in the world on iRacing. That's pretty good. I keep downshifting too early while I've still got high revs, which yeah isn't good. You're rocking some AMS2, I don't blame you. It'll give you a good insight into this AMS2. So I was playing that for a week or two before I got the early access to this. It is quite similar. Handling is, yeah, similar-ish. That ABS needs to go up, actually. But yeah, if you have a look, sorry for the guys that I haven't shown before, if you have a look at the screen below my webcam in game, you can change that, map your buttons, and you can change through, and it will say who's ahead and by how much time. But the problem is, like I said, it won't tell you if they're a back marker or not. So, and I think that it'd be interesting to see if they've patched the thing in the race, because it says, it keeps saying you're coming up to a back marker, even though you're not. And they were aware of that as well. It was a bug. Your spotter will keep saying you're coming up to a back marker. Yeah, definitely. I was really immersed with AMS too. I was quick through there. I feel like I was skating the car through there. It's a bit lively under braking down the hill. Yeah, no worries, Oatsy. I think you'll enjoy it as well. I really do. Like I say, get a few people online and that, and you can have some real fun in different cars and track combos. I mean, these ran the short Silverstone, the sort of indie style Silverstone track and stuff like that. Just be really good. What do we do? 49, 48, 50, 47. Okay, straight out the box. I hate that first corner. You know, I always get it different every lap. Gain time, lose time. But yeah, it didn't shit itself there. Dropping down. Yes, cross-play all three platforms, both consoles and PC, which is really good. As you can see with the symbols in the top left of the screen, you've got me who shows PC with a monitor and a screen, and then you've got the controller, and must be like the console symbol. So
5 minutes to go.
that's a bit better, was it? No, about the same. Didn't gain anything. You know, Chris. It doesn't seem to see. The thing is, it won't do it until the race, so we don't know if they've fixed that bug. Half a second. That will take me down to a low 47. I reckon we could probably get a 46, and then I think if you messed about with the setup. That was a bit better. Yeah, we're gaining a bit of time now. Oh, what happened? What? No, my mouse moved. My mouse must have vibrated and it moved. It got rid of the game. Oh, no. No. See, the thing is, it seems, the more laps you do, the hotter the tyres get and the quicker you go. So it'd be interesting to see if this guy can, get a 47. He probably will. I don't know if I go out 3 minutes. So we've got a 12-lap race. I don't know if I'll go back out. I think we're okay. It doesn't matter if I don't get. Problem is, I'd prefer to be at the front because there's no radar. So I think being in the pack's going to be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, my rig must have vibrated and it got rid of the game because my mouse went across or something. God damn it. Can I start from the pit? I don't know, to be fair. I suppose if I don't ready up, it might send you to the pit. So I don't know, it might disqualify you. As in, when I played the early access to now, or as in other titles, was it compared to? Do the last to first. I was tempted, yeah, just see maybe what happens if I don't ready up in time. It'll probably just disqualify you. That'd be a shame if it does. You'd have the phrase being in the pack would be a nightmare. It will be with no radar. I suppose I've got my thing mapped so I can look left and right, but it's a bit janky. So... Cars, the MX-5 feels different. Feels a bit more lively, which is what it needed. Because we did try it with... I think... Did we run it with TC and no TC? When I first ran it, you could run it with TC, which is a bit strange. But yeah, it feels a lot... But yeah, using Gamer Muscle's tweaks to the force feedback, and especially in the car, it feels a lot better. A hell of a lot better. It's a lot more... giving me more feedback, and it's also a lot more heavier. My wheel, I've got it heavier, which is what I needed. Graphics wise, don't seem... I don't think they've changed. Obviously, it seems stable. I'm streaming at 1440p, and we haven't crashed the game yet, so they have changed a few settings in the graphical settings. I noticed a draw distance and stuff. I think it was. How are Hypercar and GT3 compared to AMS2? Right, Hypercars a lot different to AMS2 and the GT3s. They're just not snappy. For me, I've sort of explained it before. They seem the traction control doesn't seem to be working when it should. So you'll come out of a corner and you'll want to nail the throttle in the GT3, and no matter what traction control, it's not going to be really intrusive to the point that it's like moving the car about and you can't be smooth exiting the corner. On this, it feels like you plant the throttle, there's no traction control, the car's trying to snap out on you ever so slightly. It starts to, then the traction control kicks in, and it just by then it's already either not giving you the acceleration, the power, or it's already snapped and it's already put you off sort of getting out a clean exit out the corner. The actual acceleration on a straight and braking into a corner seemed fine. It's just that initial on throttle, cars squirming about where it shouldn't be. It just doesn't feel right. And it seems, yeah, the hypers are the same, but more so, maybe because of the power. But the cars, say the old school, with like 600, 700, 800 horsepower, with no traction control and ABS, are just brilliant to drive, to be fair. Maybe because, yeah, you're not relying on the traction control so much. It could be that. Could be a TC issue with the GT3s and the hypers, to be fair. Yeah, I think it's one of them things. I think we all realise now that no game's going to be the complete article, going to be polished. So I think this chap might beat me, you know. He's 0.5. Or, yeah, there you go. Fair play. 46.9. And we maybe add, what, a couple of temps in us. So, yeah, I think if we start at the back, we'll just see what happens. I'm not too fussed about, yeah, being at the front. It'll be a thing for you guys and me, obviously, to see what happens if I don't ready up in time. See if it starts you from the pit or it disqualifies you. Spring 26. Yeah. I think that, like I said, with the more people on it now, case in point, the multiplayer. Because everyone's trying to get on the multiplayer and set a lobby up, it's obviously shitting itself. So they know they have to rectify that. They know they have to sort that out. So...
Very fast guys out there, mate. P2 is awesome. We're in a good spot.
He got half a second in the first sector. Same in this... And then we were quicker in the last. But yeah, like I said, the problem is with the early access for us content creators. I couldn't see, or we would have never had enough people online to check loads of servers and everything else. So obviously now what's happened with so many people coming on and trying to do a server, it's not working, or not working properly. So yeah, we won't ready up. What we got? 12 laps. Right, 1.1 per lap, so 12, about 15 litres. About. Actually, no, because it'd be 1.2, 4, 6, go 18. I'm going to annoy people because I'm not going to ready up here. I think if everyone readies up, it starts the race, but let's see what happens. $1,700. It's not bad. Obviously, you've got to put it, say, here in the UK, people are working and stuff as well. Yeah, but didn't they get an influx of money, a sponsor and stuff like that? I'm sure they did. Or was that Rensport? I can't remember. Right, so did it DQ us? No, yeah, retired, look. So I can't drive. That's a shame. So no starting from the pit lane. So I think they might have to change that. Will it let me drive once they're all gone past? No. So that's a bit of a shame. Unless there's something in the settings you can change it that you don't get DQ'd. Console won't be, no, you won't be able to tell the numbers for console. It is annoying. We used to ACC start from the pit kind of thing, but I suppose the only thing you could do then is not qualify and try and start at the back of the grid, but shame. But at least we know. So, oh, nice. So ranked, wasn't it? Was Gamer Muscle was doing. 4 in that, 6 in that. There's a few, isn't there? 992 trophy. Is that at Derby? Oh, definitely. I was in 17 minutes. Oh, McGrath Racing's on there. They're all 17 minutes. Great. I wonder if I can do other things and then it tells me when it's ready to go. That'd be good. I know, I think, what is it? Is it LMU does that? I think. Yeah, it is LMU. Last, exactly. That's the only way we're going to do it. You were looking for, I was looking forward to that race, to be fair. I think it would be fun, but I think it'd also be carnage. That's the thing. Because I know, let's register for that. That one. Right, can I... Global rating 52.0, Division 4, none. I don't know if it's a safety rating, to be fair. You've only got, yeah, starts poles, puts you in a division and wins. So, round 5, championship ends in 5 days. So I've registered for it. So if I go back, will it come out? That looks lovely, that, doesn't it? All assists are authentic here. Let me just check unless it's changed it back. See, I noticed with the traction control and ABS, I had it force on, even though with cars with traction control and ABS or no TC and ABS, I noticed with it being authentic, it was a lot more, not a lot more slidey, but it was a little bit more slidey. So, but yeah, that's my set. So we're registered for it. So does that... So we can come out of it by the looks of it. Show registered. Yes. Okay. So that's good. What have we got? 14 minutes. We've got socials as well. What socials are? Oh, beast. Look at that thing. I'm going to do GT3. MX5. Yeah, what are these? Socials. I take it these are there, not ranked then. Let's go. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Can we get out of that? Can we unregister? I don't think we can we? Yeah, we can't unregister. I suppose we could miss it, couldn't we? You must participate in at least 2 events in every round of the schedule in order to qualify. Right, but this is round 5, so I suppose then qualify for what though? It does. That's yeah. It's a shame it can't do that on track or look like that on track. I think you look past that though when you're racing and having fun. I think you look past the graphics. Right, so auto clutch is obviously for a car. We're going sort of Forza terminology, I suppose, because it's only the sort of Forzas and stuff where you've got loads of different cars. Say the car hasn't got paddle shift, it's supposed to be a manual gearbox. Forcing the auto clutch on will mean it'll change gear via your paddles without it obviously using a clutch and without it sounding like really bad, like you're grinding the gearbox. Auto cut, don't know what that is, to be fair. Auto blip is obviously when you change down and it's supposed to then keep it like is it heel and toe, you know, where you're mashing both pedals and you're keeping the revs up while you're say going down the box to keep it in its power band. I presume that's what auto blip is. Trail throttle, I don't know what that is. Downshift protection, obviously, so you can't shift it down, so that will stop you if you're at the red line on the RPM and you're trying to shift down to a lower gear, was it? Or from third to second, it will save you doing it and blowing the engine, I presume. Transmission manual is what you want. You don't want auto gears. Pit limiter, I don't know. I've got the pit limiter button mapped. I presume pit limit will be that the limiter will be on when you leave the pit box, and then obviously I've got a button to map it off or to press it to bring it off. And then pit box indicator will that will be show you where your pit box is when you come into the pits. Pretty much. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what to do because there's still 11 minutes. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to wait or do you want me to go in them other ones? The social. And like 1 minute. 20 people in it as well. I fancy that actually. Can't change the liveries. Go with this, sod it. Right, see what happens. So we've got 47 seconds. It's awesome game ever is finally here. I mean, if we do this until maybe they sort, well, like I said, I don't know if they can sort out the servers while the game's running, but anyone that wants to join me, say art and stuff like that, if have a look to see what I'm doing, and we'll join these because it gives you say like 2-3 minutes before they start. So I got rid of them settings, didn't I? Like an idiot. Have to find them. Where are they? Bear with me. I think it was that one because I've changed. Yeah, I've changed the other. Right, launching. Session begins in launching. Okay, let's see what happens. See if this works. I sign in to a race split. So I'll be in the lowest race split in theory. So I think everyone will be because obviously they're probably not yet done it. Session starts in 56 seconds. I need to bring that chat box back up. I've got rid of his. Pardon me. Like I said, yeah, I just want to be diving in today and doing the multiplayer, being online with everyone. Hopefully, like I said, because we'll still try and run the stream out as long as possible. Hopefully, they'll try and, yeah, sort the server issue, the multiplayer, and then we can set our own one up and get you guys in. You're supposed to be working. I won't tell if you don't tell, Art. Right, see what happens. 8 laps, qualifying 10 minutes. Okay, sounds good. Gives enough time to mess about with feedback settings. How many is there of us? We'll have a look in a minute. Pit setup, engine. Definitely don't want 50 litres. 80, I think. No traction control ABS on these bad boys. Hard it is then. Right, so we went about 70. 1. Alignment boost was 30. That was fine. That was 1. 0. 2. So setup. Confirm. Back. Drive. Let's go. Working on the game. I don't know, did you think the graphics look a bit better? I think they do. Yeah, they definitely do look a little bit better. Obviously this sort of lower light looks good. Is it 2 o'clock supposed to be? Oh, it is as well. Yeah, I just noticed the thing at the top. I suppose it all depends what time of year it is, doesn't it? I think if they've put it winter, they might have done. I suppose we'll tell if we can get these tyres up or not. If we can't, then is it full layout? Oh no, it's the short one. Oh, we got 3 controller one. So it looks like it's a lot more console players than PC. No. Oh my days. Come on. I've swear I had one wheel still on track. Yeah, the tyre's not getting up at all. There's only 4 of us in here. Oh, don't look at the chat. 120.4 to beat, so we're not going to beat this time because we running just track limits. Hopefully it'll let us carry on this lap. Let's go flying lap detected, exploit or whatever. Oh, damn it. So it's not letting me. Oh well. Give me a chance to get the tyres up, I suppose. It's saying I'm on a lap, so I don't know. Saying I've got, oh yeah, quickest first sector. Go on the gravel. Purple in both. Feel like Lando Norris. Can we go purple, purple, purple? I'm fine with the tracks, Big C, because there's loads of variations. Yeah, there's loads of variations of the tracks as well. Different, say there's 2 layouts on this, there's 3 layouts of Silverstone. Let's see if this registers. No. Right, okay, yeah, are you going to... Please tell me this isn't going to...
5 minutes remaining.
All I've got to do is slow down through the chicane. I'm sure I didn't cut it that time. It's a bit weird. They won't patch any different. They've sorted a few things out. MX-5 seems to handle a lot better. But I've gone with Gamer Muscle's force feedback settings and in-car settings, and it's just transformed them. A lot more strength through the wheel and everything, which is what I needed. Don't you dare. It's the... I think it was the social one. We were going to go in a ranked, but it was going to be like about 10 minutes. Right, I'm going to try not to cut this time. Right, if this does it again, I'm going to... Yeah, it's then a definite bodge with the game. Right, okay, let's go. You liking it, Jester? Yeah, I knew you would. I said some of the cars are really nice to drive, or, yeah, fun. Go, go, go. Are we going to put a time in? That is the question. I don't know what these are like on the curbs, you know. I don't want to abuse the curbs too much and it spin out. I think this is it. On console, it's great for the console. We just haven't got this. I know PlayStation's got GT7, Xbox hasn't, that's the thing.
Fastest car out there at the moment.
At least it registered my lap in the end. Return to pit. You got it on automatic transmission, but it depends what car. What car are you driving? I'd maybe, yeah, take it off automatic transmission. Could be to do with that. Can get, yeah, that's it. You can get loose easy. It's so rewarding as well. It doesn't want to kill you. Like AMS2 for me, and even Project Cars 2, you go into cars with no traction control and ABS, and if you get that throttle wrong, they just rotate and kill you. On this, they're a bit more playful. You can have a lot more fun with them, and that's what I like. It's, yeah, really good. Yeah, grass does. It's the gravel. The gravel will bite you. If you go into the gravel, it will then sort of bite you and pull you off. But the grass doesn't. Yeah, it's definitely throttle, brake. You definitely balancing the car with, yeah, the throttle and brake, that's for sure. No, I'm on PC. I was going to get it on Xbox, but I think I've sorted out my stability graphics issue, so I'm happy to just keep it on PC. Bust up at Daytona. That's what I mean. I do believe there's something for everyone on this. I really do. Real bollards and curbs, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys, obviously knowing what you what you like and like to drive and stuff. I know a lot of you guys would like this. That's what I mean. That looks pretty good. But I'd say that's, yeah, 60 FPS. But when you look at the replay, it's as janky as anything. Let's have a look. I don't think we'll be able to get this working. No. None of it. Oh, no, yeah. So no FPS. That's because it never come up when I booted it up. I've had issues with mine where I can load up the game and it doesn't bring up the NVIDIA symbol, so I can't use it. Won't give me an FPS counter. That's why I wanted to use it on Steam. Yeah, exactly what I thought, Jester. See, the first time I drove it, I felt it. Yeah, it felt that the cars were floating a little bit, and you didn't have the detail, but you get used to it. And as I said, since I've changed or used Gamer Muscle settings pretty much and changed them in, changed them in car setups as well for the force feedback, it's 100 times better, a lot better. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to, every time you use that car, change them and save the setup, and then just load it. Leave everything else the sort of same. Don't mess about with the actual overall setup, and then, yeah, do it that way. But it is what it is. You know what I mean, it's something we have to do to, and I'm happy, over the moon with the way it feels now. So, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm no hit or miss. Since running the Gamer Muscle setup or the force feedback and in car. And getting the strength, because I did say when I first went on it, some cars felt heavy-ish, or the wheel felt heavy, other cars were really light, and I didn't like it. And I'd maxed out the force feedback on, or the gain on my wheelbase, and maxed it out what I thought in the actual menu. But you can change it in the car, and since I've changed that and changed a couple of things, I'm looking at you can't see it, my third screen, and it's got what Gamer Muscle changed it to in car, and I've dabbled with that. And yeah, it's so much better. I'm enjoying it so much. The strength's there, which is what I've needed. I went with zero haptic on the on everything. The haptic on the main setup, the main force feedback in the main menu. Yeah, I just didn't. I weren't getting the feeling. Anyone else here or just Boris? What do you mean anyone else here? I don't understand. Yeah, I just never got on with Forza. I never got on with the feeling, the way the cars handle. It was almost like I had to change everything to get the cars to handle, or not so much change everything, but change the way I drive the cars to get any good lap time. This, I don't. I'm straight in it and straight on pace. It is promising. It really is. I think if they can rectify the multiplayer issues, that you can set up your lobby seamlessly, but they'll sort that. They will sort that. You'll be trying to make it to sunrise. 5 hours left. I'm going to be going for... I think if they can sort out the multiplayer and we can set our own lobbies up, I'm going to be trying to go for another, I don't know, 8 hours. something like that. Have a good long stream. Right, 8 laps. Let's you set up essential. So 1.1 per lap. 8 laps is 8.8. So if we put 10, we should be okay. Where are you? We'll go 15. I think 15 will be all right. Hopefully that's right. Target lap. Let's hope I don't get cracked into the first corner. Wish me luck. Oh, nice. Ordered the Fanatec Csl DD. Nice. Like I said, hopefully, yeah, they sort the multiplayer lobbies, and yeah, I'll be hosting lobbies, definitely. Definitely. Career mode seems good. What we sort of touched on it yesterday. It doesn't seem too bad. I think it'll keep you occupied for a long time, because there's probably so many championships with so many different classes of cars. I'm the same. It was the career mode that intrigued me, because I don't, as much as I like the online, I don't always want to be online. If I haven't got time to sort of host a lobby, jump in, stream and whatever. So if I can just go into the career mode. Right, here we go. I'm so bad at getting away. Says the man who's just done them. Oh, and then almost done myself into the first corner. We're okay. He's gone a bit wide. So going to be a bit skittish on cold tyres. Oh, he's still there. He's got a 2-second already. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't, because it's social, not ranked, so I don't think we sort of gain anything from it, but not too fussed at the end of the day. Just to have a bit of fun racing is always good. Just have to watch the chicane down here and not cut it. Was that the MX-5 one? I wanted to see what happened if I didn't ready up, whether you could start from the pit lane, but it doesn't. It DQs you. So that was a test. It's unfortunate, because I was looking forward to that MX-5 race, but really so. See what I mean about the first corner? I'm just crap. I might have to brake a little bit earlier next time. Just don't want to give this guy a sniff. That was horrible. He's got to run. Oh. I wonder if this guy was sandbagging. Got a 4-second cushion anyway because of his penalty, but just want to send it through there, but you've got to be so careful. Or downforce worse handling. Possibly, or just the because of they're a newer car. I don't know. It's weird the way the sort of the newer cars are horrible. It can't be to do with speed, because the GT4s were exactly the same as the GT3s. So right, now we're going. Let's go. You got your key, nice. Get on it. Let me know what you think. He's still there. Certain parts of the track I'm like not maximising, to be fair. So it could be that he's getting used to it as well. Try third through here. Better first corner. I apologise if I can't read the chat. I don't want to go off track. I'm going to try and win this one. Oh, he got a little bit loose there. Almost span him out. If you take too much of the curb, or especially if you dip a wheel onto the grass, yeah, not good. I don't think they haven't mastered that last chicane by the looks of it. They keep getting penalties. Second place man does anyway. Nico, how you doing, buddy? Are you on? Have you downloaded it? Got it working? Yeah, hopefully if when we jump off this we can get ranked. I'm good, thank you, Nico. Yeah, hopefully we can come on this. There's a ranked race ready to go. I just don't want to be waiting 10 minutes. Hate waiting. I just want to be racing. Oh my days. Yes, I know, track limits. That was a massive cut, but how I kept that under control is beyond me. Are you doing career? Nice. What do you think of the handling and stuff? Are you on your wheel or on your controller? I think you'd be best going, yeah, on your wheel if you're not, because people have said the handling on controller's a little bit off. I might as well slow down, man. 16 seconds to second place. You can't race on wheel. Why? Because of your legs still, or... Right, it says I'm approaching a back marker, so I reckon that issue's still there, you know, unless I am, which I am. He's gone in the pits, I think, so maybe I was. Oh no, I didn't exploit that, trust me. Thought I took that lovely. It's lying to me. Three laps to go, 9.3 litres of fuel. How much did we put in? 20 or 15. It's really getting sketchy through there. Exactly. Ah, that's it. I suppose if your leg's still not healed, you can't do the pedals, can you? So I'm just saying, because somebody come on and said they were running a controller and it's horrible. I think if anyone can master the controller, it's you, Nico. It's weird. I've like mastered the other way. If you do the full track, I just can't seem to master. That guy's off. Okay, I can't seem to master the short track version. Yeah, just milking it. Stop milking it, Nico. I don't even know what lap times we're doing. This is the thing. It doesn't... I suppose I can flick through. It might show me. I'll have a look in a minute.
This guy was useless in practice. Don't take any risks.
17.056, so about what we did. Oh, actually, no, 16.7, but that might have been a dirty lap. Too much fuel, but oh well. As always, overfuel the car. Oh, are we? No, maybe not. Yeah, best lap 16.7, so that was, yeah. Did register that lap. I like how he turned around and said this guy was useless in practice. Don't take any risks. I wonder if that was a cut, you know, I don't know. They've done it anyway. Who's done it? What do you want to do? Do you want to do a ranked, Jest, or do you want to do a social? I've just finished this now, so I suppose we could have a look at the ranked. I haven't done a license test. I think because I jumped into the private servers, the lobbies, when I was testing, I don't think it let me do the license test. So the Nord, what? The Nordschleife, as in Nürburgring, as in like the Green Hell. How do I get out of here? That's what I mean. I don't. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'll have to do the test if when I get it on Steam and run it through Steam, because it'll be basically a completely new, a fresh sort of install. You've never driven Sebring. It's not a bad track, to be fair, once you get to know it. Right, what's happening here? Is it because these guys haven't finished, or? I've got to go back to the pits. I don't know what's going on. That's what I mean. I haven't done the license test, so I don't know what my result is because I haven't done it. So, right. So is this going to let me finish the weekend, or is it because someone hasn't finished? Oh my days. I can hear something. I don't know if they're still going around. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. How have you had to do the test? Is it for the ranked? Right, this is a bit of a nightmare. So I don't know if because this guy hasn't done any laps, it's done the lobby. Because I don't see no countdown timer or anything. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Bring Discord up quickly. See, Mets, I think Mets is live. Right, yeah, this is a problem. Look, I can't do anything because I think maybe the guy hasn't crossed the line. Well, actually, there's two of them haven't crossed the line, possibly. I don't know. Look, I can't... Ugh. That's something then they need to work on. You got a few minutes, okay. I'm going to have a look, see if I can... So I don't see where... Did he give me a shout out? Was that when I beat him? I saw that, yeah. See, this is a problem. It won't let me out. End screen waiting 90 seconds. We've waited a lot longer than that. So I don't see there's nowhere in their Discord to sort of put issues. In social I don't know if, yeah, so I don't know if they'll go through all this. I'll leave it like that anyway. Right, I'm going to have to chop the game. Do not dump my stream, please. Thank you. Dominated so hard that I broke it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, I've put it in their Discord, but there's no... I think they need to put a section where it basically says about issues or, yeah, bug reports or whatever, that they can then obviously not have discussion about it, but you can just log one in, and because they haven't got that. So it's going good, Jaden, to be fair. We're just in the social races. I haven't tried setting up a lobby again, so you seem okay. Yeah, definitely be interested. If I get the FPS counter up, which I could have done in Steam if it would have updated in Steam, I could see what the servers were, whether I was getting unlimited frames, and obviously console was going to be locked to 60, so... It's sorted out a few things, Jaden, but I think they've realised there's instability issues with the servers, making your own private lobby because of just the sheer amount of people trying to do it, and it's not liking it. So, yeah, I still didn't get the NVIDIA thing come up, so I ain't going to be able to bring up the FPS. Right, where are we? Are you in social? I don't know what one you're in. Jester, which one are you in? Do you want to go? Yeah, Lime Rocks. It's only, God, it's 40 people, 12 people. Okay, that changed. See, the problem is I don't know if we'll end up in the same split, if there's splits. So I'm easy, to be fair. Do you want to go Nords? It's in 10 minutes, though. Or do you want to just do Lime Rock or the same track I just did? So that's the one I just did. Do you want to go Lime Rock? Do Lime Rock, sod it in the... Yeah, Lime Rock. Yeah, go Lime Rock 'cause it's in 4 minutes. I can't be asked to wait, to be fair. I just want to drive. That's the thing. Select vehicle. I don't mind that one, but that one looks good. Right, 3 minutes 49. You'll get to test them all out. Like I says, I'm going to be on for a while, so I think we'll do yeah, a couple of these social, try and then do a couple of ranked, and then hopefully see if they've sorted out the multiplayer side of it. I got 4 registered players, 4. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, what one are you looking at? 5. Is that you just registered? 3 minutes. Not too bad. Right, let's have a look at so I wonder if I've got to put it in giants. That's just about. Yeah, you're multitasking, Jester. To be fair, I agree with you, Jaden. I said everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but maybe they shouldn't have bigged it up. Maybe they thought it was going to be like the next ACC or whatever. But as I said, and I'll keep saying it, for console players, this is perfect. Especially Xbox, because we just lack the content on Xbox. That's the thing. So, and I say I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. The AI cut across it. They will. They have to be on the racing line. That's the thing. So even if you're on there, they'll literally try and push you off to be on the racing line. Do. Put this over here. We got 1 minute. I says, anyone else who's watching, who's on, come and join us. We're in social, Lime Rock. Still got a minute to go. Hopefully we'll end up in the same lobby. So I think there's splits in these, isn't there? Or it might be just ranked that there's splits. I don't know. We'll see. Not a great fan of Lime Rock, I'll be honest, so... But yeah, it'd be interesting to see, because I saved the setup from Donington for basically the force feedback in the car. It'll be interesting to see if I can access that. I.e., it's not like ACC where you can only access a tune for that particular track when you're at that track, because that'll be a bit of a pain in the backside then, because you'll have to do it for every individual car at every individual track. Exactly. Have you joined us, Nico? Nice. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their opinions. I keep saying it. It's not going to be for everyone, but I think a lot, and especially the console players like Xbox that haven't got a variety of sim titles to race on, will enjoy it. Did you get kicked? Didn't like you. It didn't like you, Nico. I'm still rolling with it. Looks like I'm Hopefully I'm going to get in. I'll tell you what, though. I've been happy with the stream hasn't crashed. So you're seeing it in all 1440p that I'm seeing it in, which is good. Happy days. Happy days, happy days. Come on. What we got? 10-minute quali race, no practice. Did we have practice in that first one, I think? No, 10 laps as well. Okay. It'd be good if you're in, Jest. It really will. This is why about, yeah, setting up a private server would have been sort of, yeah, better. That we could definitely all jump in. Waiting for players. Right, let's have a look. Essentials. Load setup. Yes, looks good. Yes, okay, it is. That's good. Fantastic. Hards it is. Tire and chassis. 15 litres. Go down 10. Back. Can't drive until everyone gets in. Ah, she might be in my lobby then. That's good. Leave now. I ain't leaving. No chance to then have to wait to get back in. Like I said, Nico, hopefully they'll sort out the multiplayer, the custom lobbies, and yeah, I'll set one up later on. Yeah, I'll probably have this race, and then I'm going to have to... I'll leave the stream running if I have to duck out. I'll have to duck out and just sort my dogs out quickly. I'll only be away for 10 minutes. I don't want to obviously stop the stream and then start it again. So... that way, like I said, it lets me just keep running. Most of the evening and that. Yeah, because I only ran... What was I? It was only 4 of us. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Are you in? Yeah, there you are. There you are. Nice, let's go. Let's go.
You're clear.
The force feedback feels a bit... It's not as strong here. I wonder if that setup loaded. I bet it didn't. It should have done. Might have to up the strength a little bit more. It's not to my liking. Are we on? Yeah, we are on qualifying. Okay. Cut it. Cut it. Or cut it too much. We'll have to
Timing's begun. This lap counts.
cutting it like an absolute. I think we're going to get slowed down here, aren't we? Ah. Hopefully we won't get slowed down too much. Keep going, buddy. No, you broke too much. If I get across the line, I'm golden.
Fastest car in the session.
Everyone's going off at T1. We're up, but not by much. It's better. Go, go, go. I'm just as done me. What? Okay, who's in the who is in that? Is that the pace car, or I thought it was only supposed to be MX5s. I reckon that's Lance in that. Is that you in that, Lance? Interested to see if he can post a lap time, because he's going to be a lot quicker than what we are. Right, hang on, why is there two? I'm just noticing there's two. Would that be him in that Aston then? Possibly or not? I don't know, that is weird.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Five minutes, what do I need to find? I don't know, it still says I'm first, but... left a board on the track.
Fastest on track, mate.
I don't understand that leaderboard. Unless there's two different classes. It's a bit weird. No, dirty. Oh no, I'm okay. Love the grass. Another 10th maybe. Can't go any quicker, I don't think. Got too much fuel on, but oh well. I think it's this part. Temps. Another 4 temps. What's that going to take me down? 56. I don't understand who's doing the 53. Is that Aston?
You've got the fastest lap right now. Nice work.
Damn, I'm the fastest. I presume it's them. There's another class maybe in this server. I don't know. In this race. Seems a bit weird. Clear that bloody board off the track. Oh, I'm coming in. I don't think I can go any quicker than that.
Watch your speed. Don't overshoot the box.
Overshot it. These pits are weird. Okay. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Ah, so there's 2 GT3s in it. How? How is there 2 GT3s? Fair enough. I didn't check if it was multi-class. I just thought it was MX5. That was it. It's the only thing I could pick, to be fair. So what about trying manual automatic gears, Lance? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't understand. He's pipped me. I say I don't think I can go any quicker, to be fair. So, but yeah, the force feedback was a little bit off on that. I didn't like it. Wanted a heavier wheel. Get to there. How many 0.5 a lap, is that it? Wow. 10 laps, so 5 litres then pretty much. I go with 7, 8 litres. 7 litres, sod it. Still in second, so I'll take that. See, this is the problem. If they're what are they?
Hard luck, mate. Some tough races out there. We'll have to come up with a good game plan for the race.
They're 3 to 4 seconds quicker, so hopefully they won't get around the track and start coming through the field and taking people out. That's the thing. See what happens. End of the day, I'll say it's only socials. It's not ranked, so it's not. Yeah, don't have to win. Clean my glasses. I have to clean them before it starts. Can't read the chat. Can't see. Blurred. Hang on. Can't see. W in Lime Park Circuit. If you, yeah. I don't know. It's when you got to pick the MX5. That was it. So I don't understand. Weird. And why there's only 2 in here. Not a peck on the sound of my Mazda. Bang it off that limiter. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, he's already jumped it. Well done. Sensible. Brilliant. Well done, you idiots. What are you doing? Wow. I knew there'd be a nightmare, but I thought it'd be coming through the pack, but there'd be a nightmare. Not be a bunch of prunes and sit there on the start. What a bunch of idiots. Knobheads. Oh, the weight of the wheel now is perfect. Steer ratio's a little bit off though, if I'm honest, but he's in the wall of the barrier. Maybe a bit too much weight. Oh my days, what are you sitting there for? You absolute clown. Wow. Get off the track. Right, we're in 4th overall. See if we can catch these guys up. I'm glad this isn't a ranked race, you know, with them idiots in them the quicker cars, because yeah, you want to try and like get as high up the order as possible, try and win the race. You got idiots like that. Oh well, you're always going to get them, I suppose. Pulling away, pulling away.
This back marker isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Not a back marker, it's for position. So they've still got that bug, by the sounds of it. I don't know who was pole. Was it the guy? I think the guy who got took out as well, didn't he? So maybe, I don't know. So I'm in 3rd, sorry, I think. Whether I don't think I'm catching the guy in front. So I don't know if he was the pole sitter. The other guy's gone. I don't understand how far ahead he is. It's crazy.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker in front, so just get past him quickly.
Blow the engine. Brought him up now. Come on. That was a better lap.
Back marker ahead is not racing for position. Fastest car out there at the moment. You're halfway there.
Sending it. Don't know where he is. He's behind, that's good. That should be us up to second. It is. See if I can catch the first place, man. Loving that cut through there. It just seems a little bit off though. Steering wheel goes light, so it's like you don't want it to sort of, yeah, send you off the track. We're catching him. He was 7 seconds odd.
This back marker front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Should all the track. This is the problem as well though, we've got a 2-second penalty. That was better through there. Oh. Yeah, got 2-second penalties. We need to pull that 2 seconds. 2 laps to do it if we can. 1.6. Come on. Yeah, X5's racing, yeah. I think it's they're fun. They are fun at the end of the day.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
.2. Pulled the gap. Can we keep the gap? I don't know where Jester is, whether he got took out by them idiots as well. I don't know. I say we would have been closer to the P1 if them idiots hadn't just parked it on the start-finish line. Oh well. It is what it is. We've just seen Jester's name. Yeah, he's in 5th. Too bad.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker front, so just get past him.
Who'll be catching up? This is the question. Is it them stupid Audi drivers being idiots? What's this now? I've got one more lap after this as well. .8. Wow. Took a massive chunk out of him then.
1 to go.
Are they 6 seconds behind me? Okay, that's good then. Just bring it home now. I'm happy with second. I qualified second. So...
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
I mean, I'm happy with second at the end of the day. Might have maybe had a fight with first if yeah, they got away better without being blocked.
Box this lap. Box this lap.
Oh my days, get off the track. Wow. Wow. Was that, hang on, was that the leader? No, surely not. Surely he didn't spin it on the last lap, last corner. Oh, we did, okay. So we were a point, what were we, about half a tenth quicker than everyone else, ish. 56.1, yeah, take that. That's crazy, that is. I can't believe, yeah, how did he lose it on the last lap? That is mad. He literally, last lap, last corner, unless he got took out. I think you're going to get that Jester at the end of the day. But I think, like I said, the beauty of it is once they sort out the custom lobbies, we can create our own. So, and password it as well. Yeah, the Mastins were idiots. They just sat at the start and I bloody, couldn't get round one.